not an everyday occurrence, you know, where we grab kids and say, you got to come to something that we haven't done before for a very long time. So I really want to, number one, thank them, thank Nancy for coming, and everybody that's given so much time to make this happen. My voice is like this because we are going to the state championship. Totally out of control on Thursday, and I'll be totally out of control when I see the Wiz for the first time on Thursday. There are so many incredibly exciting things going on at Washburn. And John, where are you? Where's John Harden? So come on up here. I want you to give me the hook after 5 minutes, because I could go on forever. I'm going to give you a real quick one on myself. Carol Markham Cousins, my husband Rick is way back there. He's been an amazing support.
Yeah, Rick.
He's put in many hours already building the set for the Wiz, along with a lot of other volunteers. We are not volunteer heavy at this moment at Washburn, but we plan on being. My background, I've been a principal 16, 17 years. I was in St. Paul before I came over to Washburn just a year ago. A year and 5 months ago, a year and 6 months ago, about 4 months before they fresh started our school, which I think some of you have read about. Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't hired to fresh start Washburn. I was hired to come in with some other energy, some new energy, to really create an institution that serves all kids. That wasn't an institution that was necessarily waiting for just kids that had, or kids that could give, to come back to the school. The institution that I was hired to be a part of was to make quality education for all kids, no matter what language they speak, no matter the color of their skin, no matter what area in the city they live in. That's a very exciting challenge. It's an important challenge. It's an imperative challenge for our district, for our city, for our country. And that is exactly what we're doing at Washburn. That's exactly what we're doing. And I'll tell you why. This is just a sampling of those students that absolutely can live up to that challenge. Academically, athletically, and within the arts. Because we know, those of us that have had kids in our lives or kids ourselves, know that every single one of us have something within us that motivates us, you know, that challenges us, that gets us excited about life. And that is what education K-12 is supposed to be about. Okay? And so we look at opening up all the possibilities for students. Washburn has been known for a very long time as an athletic school, and rightly so. We've done well. We've done very well, and we will continue to do well because it's important for us. What hasn't happened over the last 15 years is that it hasn't been known as an academically challenging school. I think it was about 16 years ago that they yanked IB and threw it over west of here, okay? Am I about right on that?
It was 89, 90.
89, 90. So, okay, it was longer, closer to 20 years ago. So the district has made a decision to make sure that in some ways we are offering the same programs in all of the schools throughout the city. It's not going to look the same in every school, because right now, what International Baccalaureate looks like at some of the schools is selecting and sorting kids and watching them drop off. Washburn is going to be about, and starting next year with our 9th graders, we're going to start creating opportunities for kids so that they see themselves as being able to access higher level courses, and they will be required to access higher level courses throughout their years at Washburn. So for 9th graders coming in next year, it'll be honors for all in English and in social studies. I'm not going to go into the details of what that looks like. Academically, what we're trying to do right now is really find out where the kids are at, give them supports in order to get there, but keep the challenge high. And International Baccalaureate is one way to do that. There's many ways to do that, but that's one way to do it. The other thing that we're doing is the arts, because for many of us, it's a huge passion. It's emotional. It's engaging. It's absolutely imperative, because we know that when kids and staff love what they do, they'll stand with the things that they don't love, like maybe math or maybe something else, right? That's imperative. It's imperative because what happens now in 2009 for a student to be able to graduate and even think about going on for a higher education is so different than it was in 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, even 2005. The expectations are huge. So the arts are a way to engage, commit, and also perform and get feedback like this, because we all need that. So I'm thrilled to have Nancy. I'm thrilled to have the staff that we have right now at Washburn. Is it perfect? No. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go because this is a process of education, and that we're really committed. We're really committed to educating all kids. And I really mean that. And anybody that knows me knows that that's exactly the walk we're walking. Nobody's dispensable. Nobody. Not one student is dispensable at our school. So I think I did my 5. I could go on for 20, and I'm really open.
I'd go on listening to you.
Okay.